So here is it could get very interesting. Um, if you have a baseline, let's say C++ project, and part of the prompting is I use as little dependencies as possible. Once you start to add in the GUI part, like if it's in my case, I am GUI, you're further complicating the coding, more errors. I also try to build one using a JavaScript front end as well. It just gets too complicated. And part of the thing is you want it clean and very simplistic. So you want the code, especially in C++, to be self-contained as much as possible, meaning there's less dependencies available. And this is the same mindset you want to take when you are dealing with, dare I say, lower latency on top of you have control over the math libraries if there are any, or just any architecture that you want to own the source code on that's banged out by the AI. So here we have our premium. We have a take profit again at 0.5%. So here, what you could do is where it gets very interesting is you could have a separate agent maybe that is looking at the current market, okay, and then you can dynamically set this 0.5% target goal, just as an example. So you can make it more complicated. And the thing is, with an agent, an AI agent, you could do that. Here, this is the beauty of it, is that you get to see the breakdown of strategy code when it comes to options. And then when you start to go more in the advanced quant stuff, this is where you start learning. I've been doing this for 14 years, and up until the world of AI, this was not possible. Where you have to learn and understand at the same time the coding and the math front with the formulas. And usually, if you try to code that up manually, you're going to be wrong and you get wrong results, so on and so forth, just for learning, let alone allowing the code to get generated by C++ and seeing it instead of working with some platform, working with some closed off library. You can generate the code yourself and technically own the code yourself and have an open source that you can go through and understand, reverse engineer, because that is powerful. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go out and release the code, but for your own use, you can do so many things with this.